Hello again, virtual world.
Hey, interwebs. What's going on, friends? Long time no see. Just kidding. It's only been a week.
Just a few days,
Yeah.
If you don't already know, it's Rob.
It's Dylan.
The Two Random Dudes show.
Two random dudes.
Talk about two random things.
Two random things.
Something happening in the world, something happening with us personally. So, as we always do, let's just hop right into it.
Shall we?
Yeah.
This was an easy pick.
Yeah, this was a pretty easy one.
This shit was blowing up my timeline all fucking week.
And probably yours.
As I'm sure it was.
As you have heard, the new iPhone 7 will be released very shortly.
Everyone's excited.
Missing a very important feature that has been featured on pretty much every phone
phone.
Since the
alarm clocks, things that aren't phones, computers, laptops, televisions, microwaves, probably the 35mm jack.
Yep.
For your headphones.
So yeah, if you have headphones, regular headphones now, you can use them on this phone.
Nope.
Why? Because Apple has concocted a new, I don't want to say it's a scheme, but we'll get into why I think it's possibly a scheme.
It's an
later.
iPhone. It's like that's the logo now for your iPhone. That's the I.
Yeah.
Like this.
So
Okay.
Apple has concocted a new way of listening for their customers. Now they are specialized AirPods, which are what they're called. AirPods that will come with your new iPhone 7 that are wireless, because as you know, there is no longer a headphone jack. Now granted, these are two, they're like the little earbuds that you normally see that people have with most phones if they want to go running or they're really small. Slide right into your ears, but these are obviously cordless. The issue that I'm having here, I have actually more than one issue.
Several issues.
But here's my two main issues. Number one, let's just say you're out and about living your very hectic daily life and you slide your AirPods into your pocket and maybe they're in there with your wallet and you're in a rush and you pull out your wallet and in the haste of you being on the busy streets of New York or LA or wherever you are,
what the fuck happened?
they slip out unbeknownst to you
in my pocket.
And then you realize when you get home, oh shit, they're gone.
Gone. And it's okay, at least they were cheap. Oh no, wait, it's fucking, how much is it now?
$159. Yeah, so you're paying pretty much $160 because these are the only
fucking ones.
Yeah.
That you can have, that no one else makes it because it's a stupid idea, and they were like, okay, so we can capitalize the market here because there's no market. We're inventing this for people to lose.
You would have nowhere else to go.
At least if you had a cord and it gets in your pocket, you can pull it out, but it's like a clusterfuck, but you can like cut the wires and like rearrange the shit and put it in your ears.
You're stuck. You have nowhere else to go.
Nothing. You're selling a third party.
We all lose shit.
Yeah.
And more than likely you will lose those AirPods sooner rather than later.
And then
you will have to fork over $160.
Do you get can you buy one? Do you get a discount if you have the one left?
I didn't read anything on any type of discount.
Probably
this is Apple we're talking
about.
Knowing
Apple, you probably have to pay more.
Probably not.
The irresponsibility clause says when you fucked up and clicked out of the iTunes updates without reading them, so now we get to charge you triple for your new headphones.
Sounds about right.
Thanks, Apple.
Now,
Miss Steve Jobs.
Second issue.
That's just the first.
Yeah. For some very strange reason, Apple decided that this new technology was something that we all needed. Usually, when there's new technology on the horizon, we, the consumers, can kind of sense when it's about to come. As you all can remember, it wasn't that long ago that, let's say, VHS tapes and cassette tapes were very popular. But we all realized, everyone's getting tired of having to rewind everything. And we knew something else was coming. Then when CDs came around, DVDs came around, great. But then
it's like a flat VHS.
And then the
round.
internet exploded. And when the internet exploded, people felt like, hey, something's probably going to shift here. Maybe things are going to start to become more digital, which they did. Now we have iTunes, all type of music streaming services, which are making CDs more obsolete. And now we have things like Netflix and Hulu, which are making buying DVDs more obsolete.
Yep.
So, but these are things that we, the consumers, kind of sense were going to happen eventually. Unfortunately, there was nothing to suggest that we no longer needed headphone jacks.
No one asked for this. I don't think anyone asked for this.
Nobody did.
I don't think anyone was like, how can
I sure
we
as hell
make
fucking
it easier for me to lose
I like my fucking headphones.
my headphones? Yeah, I was like, it's too easy to find them. That's the problem. The headphones is too easy to find. Like, I'll wake up, there they are, connected to each other. I'm like, this is a fucking problem. We need to fix this. How can we fix this? Apple's like, I got an idea. And I got an idea.
Yeah, their idea is let's fuck up everybody's lives.
So we're going to take the wire
make some
out.
shit.
Apple hates wires, so we're obviously going to take the wire out. Now, you can buy the wire from a third party and put it back in.
So that's how
you
it
don't
works.
lose
Okay.
It was only $20. So
It's all this is why I'm getting back to the whole scheming idea. This is all a scheme, I believe, for these companies like Apple to profit.
Apple.
Because let's look at it from another angle.
Up.
I'm sure iPhone users are pretty tired of dropping their phones and having their screens shattered because their screens are made of glass. But I've always, and that's one of the reasons why I do not own an iPhone. I've never understood that until I started to maybe think, well,
I'm too goddamn
from a business
close to
standpoint, it
an
does make sense if people are always, because we're human, we drop our phones, and if you don't want to pay a large amount of money for a good solid phone case, your phone is probably screen will crack. And with iPhones, it's like they don't just crack, they just shatter, and you can no longer use your phone until you get a new screen. So you'll pay like $100 some odd in most places to get a new. It's all money. It's all scheme to make money. And now, knowing that you have no other option if you want to get this new iPhone than to have this new headphone technology with these AirPods. You have no.
They said.
So just do your best.
When asked about Apple, they said that the reason that they're doing this is because courage.
Oh yes,
they have the courage.
It took a lot of courage, all right.
They have the courage, to come out and say, "Hey, we're gonna fuck up. We're gonna go and fuck up something that no one asked for having it."
They had the courage to say, "We're gonna piss off a lot of people for no fucking reason."
Yeah, for sure.
I will say that takes some courage.
It does.
It does. It really does.
I
so,
hate convenience.
Apple,
thank you.
We applaud you for being the biggest dicks in the room. Well,
everyone's looking over.
Well, actually, mine's pretty big, so maybe Apple has like the second biggest dick in the room. Maybe. Okay.
Third if we're. Well, we don't need to talk about that.
Anyway, I think we pretty much summed up. Hey, Apple, you kind of suck. Actually, you really suck. And on to our next topic. Now, for those who have not seen our previous videos, we are...
Go watch them.
Yes, we should. We are recent LA transplants from the East Coast. And let's just say people on the East versus people on the West tend to do things a little bit differently. And something that this guy here and I have come to notice on quite a few occasions, people in LA are flaky as fuck.
Like a buttery croissant.
This isn't to attack anybody who's like a native Angelino or someone who's been born and raised in Southern California, because hey, it's a great place to be and
it's big.
Yeah, it's a very nice environment and the weather is generally nice most of the year. And beaches and it's so great. And I think all of that niceness has kind of created this very lackadaisical mentality where people just feel free to just kind of float and then just kind of do whatever they feel like doing in the moment and not following through with a lot of things, which has become very annoying, actually highly annoying for someone like me who actually likes to make plans and say, hey, this is what we're going to do on this day and this time. And God forbid, if an emergency comes up and you can no longer make this engagement, what is so hard about people in the LA area getting in contact with you saying, hey, for this reason, I will no longer be able to attend?
Don't tell me.
They don't even give you that. It's just
after the fact.
They just won't show up and then they'll give you some
2 days later,
excuse.
Right? And then it's like, oh, okay. Well, you could have just avoided a big shenanigans.
It's always some bullshit excuse. And it's so fucking annoying because it makes you feel like you're trying your best to be a decent human being and to do right by others. And it's just like, why won't anybody do right by me? What is so hard?
Yes.
It is really annoying. And for those who are not familiar with this area and who might be considering making a move here, just be highly
from like the East Coast.
Highly prepared to deal with this, because it is prevalent and it is all up and through.
Prevalent.
It is all up and through. I had to do the little neck roll, okay? It's all up and through these streets. Be mindful of it and be prepared for it. So maybe you'll be a little less taken aback than we were. Because it makes me, even now, as we've been here, about 9 months, and it still really fucking annoys me. I'm just used to people coming through. I'm used to people saying, hey, we want to be at this place at this time. You make plans with people, whether it's friendly plans or whether it's business plans, people following up and following through. But it's just, it seems like it's perfectly normal out here for people to just flake out for whatever reason and give you no explanation beforehand, but give you some bullshit excuse after. So be prepared for it if you ever think about coming here. Almost on a daily basis.
Very often.
I think that pretty much sums up this video, don't you think? You know, and like I said, there's always some stuff happening in the world.
There's gonna be plenty of things. In fact, we got tons of shit that we want to talk about now.
But we're gonna have to save those for another video, aren't we?
Because but the next one, it's gonna be soon, and it's not gonna be about. It's gonna be about Colin Kaepernick, because that needs to get talked.
Yeah.
But we have to do this one first because Apple's an asshole. And you know what? Where's Wozniak from? I bet he's flaking out in California somewhere.
Wait, who are we talking about again?
The Apple.
Oh.
The after Steve Jobs after.
I don't want to discuss them. They make my stomach hurt.
I don't watch the documentary.
I gotta take a shit.
Yeah.
Peace. Sick a little water cancer patients. I'm not here for the cake on my body bakery, and I fucked the planet so hard. My dick prints up on geographical surveys. Getting mercenary, we're very nefarious. Shit will be perilous wordplay. Whenever they irk me, see how quick I pick up these water molecules thirsty. From the cold, I'm more I was fortunate and born in a cast and the work from insurgency.